Good afternoon, friends, especially goat farmers. My name is Kenneth Mugaye Hwenchi. I'm the proprietor of Sinza Goats. Sinza Goats is a Boer goat breeder in Uganda and livestock importer. Since last October, we have imported to Uganda over 400 goats, sheep, and a few cattle, beef cattle. I am not a regular video social media person, but today I thought I should share with you, my friends, about something about bugs. I have heard concerns from friends about Boer bugs, especially imported bugs. Actually, both Boer, Kalahari Red, Savannah bugs. Imported bugs, or bugs from different places. And the concerns I've had are two. One, that these exotic bugs are not very fertile. Some have gone as far as saying imported bugs are infertile. They're not active. And that's why I got concerned, so that I can clear the air and bust this myth. Let me actually show you some of the bugs from which we bring goats, just so that I'm here at Kalahari Creek, Cliffy Creek, Kalahari Reds, and they have bugs. And if my camera will allow, I was going to show you if I'll walk here, and maybe we shall see some bugs in the background. I'm going to go far here, and hopefully you can see some bugs in the background. It's very hot here. The sun is intense. But let me quickly say, one, all animals we bring, or even others bred locally, most of them are really fertile and healthy and well. But when animals are moved, whether internally or from another place, there is always an impact of changing of environment, changing of nutrition, changing of weather, and many things. So I have noticed that in the past, my experience has shown that when we bring in bugs to Uganda, they are very sexually active. As soon as they arrive in, or even before they come, as you can hear them behind me, they are mounting everything and everyone. Whatever they find, they want to mount. This is because they are in very good body condition, they are healthy, they are in their environment. When they arrive in Uganda, they are very active for the first few weeks because they're still living on the feed they came with, and the body is still in good condition. And shortly after, often they start losing body condition, they start losing ability, and then after a short while after adjusting to Uganda, they become very active again. Now, during that time of transition, because of change of feed, because of change of temperatures, change of weather, change of housing, just temperature, everything, just because of change. And when the steam of the feed they've been eating here runs out, then some of them start being not as active. Not all of them, but some are not as active as would like. And then farmers who have bought them get disappointed. And during that time, maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, some have taken up 6 months. When farmers are disappointed, or then they are scared and frustrated, and then you hear those comments like, these goats are not fertile, these goats are not active. And I have had the same comments of goats we have moved from Mbarara to Wakiso, to Matuga. The same people say, oh, these males, Kenneth, help us, find out, what can we do? It seems not only to be an issue with imports, it's an issue with bugs. So, but I have learned a few lessons. One, we make sure all bugs that we bring in have been tested by the vet, have been inspected, and they pass tests of fertility. That one we make sure we do. And because they pass tests for fertility, I can assure you they are always very well. We should do the same thing in the local goats who move from Mbarara or from where to another part of the country. Two, I have learned that when you can learn the nutritional needs of these animals, even when they have moved, and continue to give them high nutrition, they transition better, they adopt better. Three, I have learned that we need to help manage the stress of changing, the stress of moving from one place to another. And this normally includes giving simple multivitamin boosters, giving simple long-term acting antibiotics to protect them against any issues they may have faced, and making sure that their housing is fine. And most importantly, because bucks are bought to work, they are bought to breed, make sure that they are fed enough. Make sure that they are kept in a nice place. It's not necessary, for example, unless you are already breeding, to move bucks with goats many miles in the field, in hills and highs and lows in new feed in that season. It's better after they have transitioned to Uganda, let them out. I would rather recommend that what you do instead, keep them in one place, feed them very well, make sure they have no ticks, bring the females to them, and they will serve you very well. I have many testimonies, including myself. I've had bucks which go through transition, and then later they're very, very sexually active, almost wild. But I've also learned how to manage transition so that I get the best out of these bucks, because I've paid a lot of money, even during transition. And I've managed nutrition, I've managed housing, I've managed other conditions, and I have an adaptation program that can help you. So if you've been confused about this, you can inbox me or ask me, but I hope this video helps you. First, these bucks are healthy and well. Two, like any other, even a person, they have to go through adaptation transition because of environment, feed, and other issues. Three, we can manage this transition and make it shorter and easier by paying attention to health, to nutrition, to housing. And there's no reason whatsoever, after spending thousands of dollars or millions of shillings to try and test your goat by pushing it over the most hardest conditions, as if your purpose of buying the goat is testing it. You should be able to allow it to transition, to adopt, and I bet you the results will be incredible, as many of you have testified. Thank you very much. I'm Kenneth from Sinza Goats. Sinza Goats, excellent genetics.